Hey fellas, what's up? So, yes, you're gonna have the pleasure of watching me playing my favorite high tier SPG, none other than the FV3805. Now, as you can see, to save credits, I have removed all the premium consumables, everything. Everything which eats up credits. So, this thing, I like to call it the SPG with unlimited ammo. Why? Well, when we're gonna get this show on the road, you're gonna know the reason. Let's see. My reload is it went down to, because I removed the food, around 17.44 if I remember correctly, which is still very good. But my actual reload is 16.5. That is always the first shot that I take on my very first map that I ever played in the history of World of Tanks. Back when I started in August of 2014. Almost 11 years ago. So over here I'm spotted. I'm afraid that the artillery is going to take a shot at me because that's what usually happens. Luckily for me, the other guy also got spotted, so he took a shot at him because he wasn't moving. He's like, I'm not going to bother with this guy, aka me. I'm going to bother with the other guy. So there you go. So now I've gone stealth. It's been more than 15 seconds. We are on the southern team, as you can clearly see. You don't need me to say that. But even though we have the disadvantage, SU 1:30 PM. Ugh. Oh, nice. I shot him. I penetrated, and the other guy, took him out. The M53, M55. Also, one of my favorite SPGs in the game. Why? Because it's fast. It can easily relocate. It has a decent reload, even on the big gun. And yeah, it's quite playable. I really like that. I really like that SPG. It's the fastest high tier SPG. No, sorry. Excuse me. The second fastest regarding moving around SPG in the game. The first one is the Batchat 155-58, which just runs around like a Speedy Gonzales. And of course, the fastest running SPG in the game is arguably the FV304, which is a tier 6 troll of an SPG. You just move around all the battlefield. You're short ranged, but and that is the most fun you could ever have in playing SPG. Hands down. So, you are going to witness the massacre which is going to happen in this replay. And you are going to know why, whenever I play SPG, which is quite often, I get a lot of hate. A lot. That was close. Nice. Nipse nipse, as we say in Greek. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Shooty. My shots are not going exactly where I'm aiming them. This is the inverted commas RNG screwing me over. It's not RNG, you know what it is. If you have 2 working brain cells and you've been listening to me for the past couple of months, you know what it is. Look, that wasn't supposed to go there. There's no way that was supposed to go there. I mean, this Charmle is so lucky. Mle. Charmle. Mle, mle, mle. Mele, mele, mele. Oh boy. Well, he didn't evaporate, but that was a nice hit. 2. Mommy, I know how to count. 1, 2. That's good. Maybe next year I'll teach you how to count to 3. Oh, ay. Hello. Splash 209, not bad. Visible 108. What is that guy saying in the chat? He's saying, Gsor, why do you stay near the red line? I don't know, Gsor. Why do you stay near the red line? The red line. Oh! Did you see that? Both I and the M53 and M55 were aiming at the same person. And he's laughing. Can you blame him? No, of course not. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Let's rewind that a little bit. Okay. Here we go again. Watch this. Hadouken! So yeah. I'm laughing. Of course I'm laughing. And seriously, this gun, if they ever remove it from the game, just as they have done with so many modules, and they have really messed up some of my favorite tanks. Like, for example, I used to have a tier 8 medium tank which had a reload, you guys are going to be shocked, of 2.5 seconds. 2.5, which was crazy. Of course, you had to shoot gold in order to do something with that, but it was fun. You did it just for the memes. And they went and they removed it. You know, when they do these kind of changes, they really tick off players, and suddenly you feel your heart is not in it anymore. Anyway, this is not a bitching video. Let's just enjoy this nice SPG round of World of Tanks. As you can see, these are the best battles ever for SPG. Why? Look at the score, 6-6. Look at the HP. Well, difference is 3,300. We're losing by 3.371. See ya. I saw him earlier on, so I knew where he was. And the other SPG is somewhere there. Classic. So, when the teams are balanced and it goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, you know, etc., etc., and the difference is very small, and the teams are holding each other, that's the... I didn't even expect that to happen. I thought it was there, I wasn't sure, but I was like, is he dumb enough not to move? Okay, well, bye-bye. Anyway, so... the longer a battle takes, like this, when the teams are balanced, the better for an SPG. And now that I took out the enemy's SPG, it is no more Arty. And now, I can harass the enemy players unchallenged, because the only guy who could actually do something about me, the only guys, are now muerte. They're back in the garage. And I'm gonna keep harassing this AMX M451 because I don't have a shot on the Rheinmetall Bossisch Waffenträger. I hope I didn't murder that pronunciation. Checking the other angle. I can splash him. 20 damage. Slowly, slowly. I have unlimited ammo. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, now he's a one-shot. Let's just hope. Someone beat me to it. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna say hello to this guy. I don't think this is gonna hit, but let's splash him. Anyway. Oh boy. Guys? Quick look. 4 kills. 4 formaggi. I'm thinking that the Object 705 might probably still be there. Probably pushing around the enemy. There you go. One of the enemy dead tanks in order to try and get... Can I get it? This is a very difficult shot. If I could feather it in, it would be great. I will take the shot. And what do you know? The M53 has a better shot at him. He has a better angle. The reason why I got stuck there and I didn't want to move is because look at the minimap. You see that I-7 over there? If that AP AMX-30 spots me from the hill, I'm dead. That I-7 will take me out in one shot. That's what I was worried about during the entire battle. Of course, when you are an artillery, you are something like a general. You're looking at the battlefield from a different angle. You have to take into account that you have to look out for enemy artillery, see the flash, and try to counter battery whenever you find them. And you can also try and coordinate, because you have a better view compared to the troops on the ground. I love this artillery, man. He is so good. This guy is so good. He thinks exactly like me. He shoots at the same people. And yeah, he's awesome. Too bad. Well, no, I'm not going to spoil it. Hadouken! Tracked! See, this is regular. When you get tracked, you don't just continue moving like nothing happened. It takes a second for you to fix your track, then to realize what happened to you. Because I see these shady characters on the battlefield. As soon as you track them or you stun them, nothing happened. They just keep going. No more stun, no tracking, nothing. No engine destroyed, nothing. You know what I'm talking about. The illegal mods which auto-fix everything. Some people say, maybe he has it bound to his mouse so that he could click very quickly. Maybe he hears a shot and he spams the key. No, seriously, spare me that bullshit. Seriously. Because I've read those comments throughout the years, and the people who write that shit, most likely they're cheaters themselves, and they're just trying to make up excuses for their cheating buddies. Butt buddies. So, my visible damage is 2.3 thousand. Let's take a look at that very quickly. There we go. Whoops, sorry. Hang on, let me fix something very quickly. There you go. 2,302. Now let's enjoy the rest of this. And I think as an artillery, I have a splash radius. Use it. You don't have to hit your enemy directly. The worst thing that Arty does to you in this version is the stun. And the stun has a splash radius. You don't really care about the damage. Oh, there you go. 2 damage. Direct hit, 2 damage. Are you kidding? Like, yeah. Anyway, GG. And, of course, at some point I said, you're stunned again. Anyway, let's go take a look at the post-game stats. Wot Addict Global is my name. Arty is my game. So, an ace tanker, no big surprise there. With a counter battery, fighter, bruiser, a Gores medal for driving an SPG and doing at least my worth in HP multiplied by 8, which is crazy. A Confederate medal with a 5,500 WN8, which is not bad for an SPG, not bad at all. Let's see, actual damage, 3,714. Oh boy, in this game, if I would have gotten 2,900 assists, I would have finished the last and most difficult SPG, War Gods, with honors. I've already done it, but not with honors. And I was trying to do it, you know, it's not easy. Let's see, damage first. First in damage, ladies and gentlemen. First in kills, first in basic speed. Let's see, the other SPG, oh, not bad. 1,000 damage, 2 kills, 762 base, not bad. Not bad. Do we have any shenanigans? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. These guys simply got unlucky. Especially this guy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And, catch this. Nothing running, no personal reserves, nothing. I made a credit of 44.6 thousand. Not bad for an SPG, of which is Tech Tree at tier 9. Not bad. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know the other video was not exactly related to World of Tanks, but I've given my community a promise. Whenever I upload such videos, you're always going to get another regular video, because this is a World of Tanks main channel. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to upload on anything else. However, aka nevertheless, my promise is a promise. So having said that, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.